welcome to another episode of Step by Step Talks. Today, our episode is a continuation of our talks in Bali with Canggu Properties. I have a very, very interesting person today who is a partner with Canggu Properties, who is the driver and the tour operator for all the guests and visitors that come to see Canggu Properties. Whilst you are doing your real estate investigation, you're looking for development or you're looking for investments, Putu is going to look after your other needs in terms of getting a safe driver, in terms of getting a tour operator. Putu Dharma is from Bali. Hello,
Yes.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank
Thank you.
you. When I was talking to Putu earlier, he told me about his history of how he became, a very safe driver, how he started his company, MyTour Bali, which is a family-operated business, and how he's working in partnership with Canggu Properties. When you go out to travel, it's so important that you have the right person with you, and you're getting clarity and transparency exactly when it comes to touring, when it comes to safety, when it comes to visiting new countries, and when it comes to understanding culture. So I want Putu Hari to introduce yourself to the guests, and then we'll talk further about what you do.
Yes, please. So actually, I'm this is like my family business. That's we call it MyTour Bali. So this I built over 2 years. So after the Bali reopened from COVID, so this is like making me very interested. So because we are very happy, we can share for everything like a Bali culture to all my customers. Yeah.
I see. So, Putu, tell me, your journey as becoming a partner with Canggu Properties started it started right after COVID.
Right.
You got a call from somebody at Canggu Property
Right.
to come and work with them. Can you tell us what happened and how you got here? Because COVID actually got you jobless. You were on the streets. You were looking for work.
All right.
Right.
So in the beginning, I was like, I'm very confused how to find like any opportunity. So I've tried to like posted this like my different idea from others person. So I tried to post it like cleaning the bike like for home service in one of the social media. Is like in Facebook. So this is like I'm appreciate with one of the person that is from Canggu Properties, name is Brio. So he's like a very good guy, and he called me to come to his office to cleaning all the bike from his stuff. But when arrived, so that for sure that a lot of the bike, and then so he's really helping me, and then after he's like asking me what is my background. So before the COVID, so this like my job is like the tour operated and also as the driver around in Bali Island. So after that, Brio is like giving me a few job first and driving all the owner from the Canggu Properties. So he told me to driving them with the special car, like the luxury car. So until now, so Brio is like really trust me with my service because everyone is now me now. So about my service, so they are very happy. Yeah.
So if you were to come into Bali and talk to somebody from Canggu Properties, you're definitely going to meet with Putu, because Putu is the person who looks after all your travel needs, takes care, because you have a good fleet of cars and you have many drivers who work for you, right? Many good drivers who work for you.
Right.
And he will make sure, Canggu Properties will make sure that you're taken to the locations to see the development by qualified drivers, by safe drivers. Putu, I want to talk a little bit about the Balinese culture, because it is very important.
Right.
Balinese culture is so strong in its faith, and anybody coming into the country needs to appreciate it and observe it.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about some customs that have to be observed and something that you've seen that's not observed by people coming in as tourists because they don't understand the Balinese culture? Bali is the only Hindu island in the whole of Indonesia, right?
Okay. So, and for sure, in the beginning when my personal customer and customer from the Canggu Properties, and for sure I have to explain a bit about the Bali culture. And it's very important thing, because we have a lot of the culture about the Bali, but it's very important thing and then very like different with other island is this is we call about the silent day. So the silent days in Bali, we call it like Nyepi,
Nyepi.
Nyepi day. So this is, we do only for 24 days.
24 hours?
Sorry, 24 hours.
Hours,
Yeah,
yes.
24 hours. So everyone, even the locals, Balinese people, it's not possible to stay outside. It's not allowed to walking and outside. So everyone have to be stay like inside the houses. If the customer, like the guests, have to be stay in the at the hotel. So everyone, even the local person. So we have to respectful with our culture. So this is only in Bali Island. So very interested. And after we explain it to all the customer, to all the peoples, the tourists who come to Bali, they are really shocked with our culture. So especially with the silent days. And also we have the another ceremonies. And also this is we celebrate twice a year. It's every 6 months, and this is sometimes we call the mother ceremony or Galungan Day or
Galungan.
Galungan ceremony.
Yeah.
So this is celebrate uh, fighting between in Bali or Hindu religion. Sorry, we talk a bit about Hindu religion that we call fighting between Dharma and Adharma.
Dharma and Adharma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's, Dharma is meaning like the goodness, Adharma is the bad is. So they was fighting, but in here in Galungan Day we celebrate of Dharma was winner. So we are celebrate like every 6 months.
Every 6 months.
Yeah, all the local people, all the Balinese people, they celebrate and then they're praying to every temple, especially to family temples, and sometimes they are going to the public temple.
Is that like New Year?
Can be similar like in
Similar
New
like
Year.
New Year,
yeah.
yes. I've
But
been
we
to Calapan,
celebrate
yeah.
twice a year.
Twice a year.
Yes,
That's right. You have your New Year twice a year.
All right.
That's amazing. So now we can see that, coming into Bali, working with Canggu Properties, as the investors or real estate potentials come in,
Yeah.
you are going to look after them, and you're going to be looking after them,
That's
driving them to the properties, and also going around showing them the culture and also doing tours. How do you plan your tours, and how do you plan it with your fleet of drivers and cars?
All right. So in the beginning, for sure, before they come in Bali for the customer, or if they are already in Bali, so we are introduced for my program. So because I have my own program, I have my own itinerary, so I introduce them because we are making the tours package. We have like the package from the around in Ubud, around in North Bali that we call Badugul and Tanah Lot Sunset Tour. And then we have the south of tours that we call Uluwatu Sunset Tour as well. So we have to introduce to them which one they are making them very interested. So we start from there. So, and also in the beginning, so because I have experience, I have done before work at one of the big company that is special of the travel agency. There is special agency for Netherlands people.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was speaking Dutch before.
Oh,
Yeah.
you speak Dutch,
Yeah,
do you?
speak
I
Dutch.
see. Okay.
And I got the experience from there. So I've been work there in the couples years.
Yeah.
So I'm like sometimes I'm handling like the couples customer. Sometimes I'm handling like the big group. Yeah, like sometime until 35 people.
So what is the largest group that you can handle?
So for myself, so I can driving with the big van.
Okay.
That it can be like 35-seater.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is possible only with myself.
Right.
And if they're more bigger than that, probably we have to take one of my team.
Of course, you're
Yeah,
going to take a
so,
team member
yeah,
with you.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's a big group. Now tell me, when somebody comes in and they're interested in seeing a property, you already know a lot about the property because Canggu Property has shared a lot of knowledge, and you have to share that knowledge maybe with the driver, like if you go to Tropicana or if you go to one of the properties. How do you learn all about that?
So that for sure. So I have before we are joined it with this company, the Canggu Property, between MyTour Bali.
Yeah.
So I have to ask with the person from the Canggu Properties, and especially with the best guy from the owner, like Mr. Nico, Mr. Gianluca, and one of the architecture. His name is Alessandro,
Yeah.
and also the director manager. His name is Mr. Brio.
Yeah.
So I have to ask with them first, and then they introduce to me.
Yeah.
So and then so I can be like showing to all the customer, because also my customer sometime if they asking about that, so I can answer it about the investment or something. So and also I'm not really to be a tour guide as well, but I can be inform them about the Canggu property.
Can you tell us a story about, maybe perhaps some guests who came in who had a very good experience with you?
Yes,
For
for sure.
Canggu Properties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. And for the Canggu properties. And also, I got one of the customer from Canggu property. They was staying here before
Yeah.
in Canggu properties. So they are really interested about the design, the room design, and they have like the private pool. So even there is only loft, the style of the properties we call loft.
Yeah.
So they have the private pool as well.
Okay.
And also the staff is very friendly, and then what they have the like the facilities, the equipment, everything is well.
And where was this property?
So the property is we call Tropicana. There is one in already building start from after Bali reopened it. So there is in Barawa area, and also they have been moving in other properties that we call uh, Brawa Village.
I see.
Yeah, the Brawa
So
Village.
Barava and Tropicana.
Yeah.
What would you suggest that you would tell our guests? What is a good reason why they should come to you?
Actually, in the beginning, because about the service. The service is very important. Before they come in Bali, for sure, they'll be sure, especially for the guests staying in Canggu property. And the beginning, they will be asking to the staff from the Canggu properties. And for sure, so the Canggu property is recommended me because I have a like excellent review, but not excellent, but I try to be the best for the Canggu property. And so I have a lot of reviews from the Canggu property as well. So I have the good reviews. And after they read the reviews, they're using my service. And until now, this customer is giving me like his family, a recommendation friend. So that is like making me, and all this company is like happy to using my service.
That is
Yeah.
very, very good.
Right.
What about your family? It's a family-owned business. So do you
Right.
want to tell our guests how you run your family, so that, let's say, even if they're just tourists coming into Bali and they want to use your service,
Yeah.
can you tell us how you run your business?
So for sure in the beginning, so like the reservation have to be directly reserved to one of my girls.
Your girls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like my wife.
Your wife? Your
Yeah,
wife runs your business.
yeah,
I'm very
so-
happy. Step by Step Talks promotes women in business. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's my wife as the operated,
Yeah.
like reservation.
Yeah.
And so she can be like replayed, and also giving the information about the tours. And then after the deal, so the second step is to me. I'm as the driver, but also I can be like explain it about the planning, and then the itinerary as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just for example, let's say a group of 6 people was coming in from North America,
Right.
and they have never been to Bali.
Right.
This is the first time. You meet them at the airport. How do you welcome them, and what is the procedure next?
Okay, so especially like American, so
Yes.
we love them.
You love Americans?
For sure.
Yeah.
So
very
we
good.
love them, and for sure, I have to introduce about the culture.
Yes.
But depend if the sick person is the family.
Yeah.
So because this is like making different. If the family customer
Yes.
between like the friends to friend group.
Of course, if it's
Yeah.
a friendly friends group, or if it's a family
I mean,
group,
is that-
yeah, it's
that-
totally different. Or if it's just a male group, or if it's just a female group,
Right.
Yeah.
So that is making different program.
Yeah. of
And mostly the family, so we have make it like a daily trip.
Okay.
Yeah, daily trip, probably like the visiting some temples, and we are mix it with the fun activity.
Okay.
Yeah, but example with the friends, all the people with the different family, but they are join it. For example, like sick person, and probably they more interested about activities, the
Yeah.
special activities, for example, like the quad biking,
Okay.
like water rafting,
Yes.
the cycling, that's special for fun
Yeah.
activity. They're not really interested to visit about the culture.
Very
Yeah.
good. They're more
Right.
interested in having the fun.
All right.
And, it's very important to touch on safety.
Mm-hmm.
We have to make sure that all your clients are safe,
Mm-hmm.
in all these adventures or all the tours or driving. Bali traffic is horrendous, right? There's, you've got to be careful, right?
Yeah.
How do you take care of the safety?
If we talk about the safety, this is very different, very different. It's safety during I'm driving, that for sure. So we introduce about our car, we introduce with our service, and then so when they start to step in the car, probably we try to open the door and we try to tell and inform them to wearing the seatbelt, and then also we are like when they are step down from the car, we open the door when we are like excuse not to be head start on the roof.
Of
On
course.
the, yeah. So there is, and we introduce also all my drivers, all my team is with the like legal with the driving license.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that
that
is like
very
very important.
Yeah.
We have to introduce to them because we are really like illegal drivers. Because driving like tourism driver, we have the special license.
I see.
Yeah,
In Bali, there's a
yeah,
special
the
license.
special license that's for the car.
Okay.
Yeah, so but when we have it, the special license, we can drive any cars.
I see.
Yeah, but the special for tourism, we have to introduce because we have it this license for sure.
Yeah.
And then making them like interested. So it's like not be worried about our service because these legal drivers.
Okay.
So that's very important.
That's excellent. I think it's
Yeah.
amazing that people coming into Bali would get a safe driver and a safe company like you
Right.
to help them go everywhere. And you understand the culture.
Yeah.
And you understand, all the tours have got fun. They've got, if people want to see temples, you can
Yeah.
take them to the best temples. Which is one of the best temples in Bali?
This, if I talk about the temple,
Yeah.
this is different. Different depend of the family.
Right.
So in the beginning, I have to ask them, and then I have to inform them about the different of the family. So if you like Europe people, like European, so when they come in Bali, if they're asking about a temple, so we telling them one of the very important temple there is that we call Tirta Ampul Temple. Tirta Ampul Temple because this is one part of the temple we can do the like healing purification.
Okay.
Yeah. So because this is one of the not only one person, lot of the guests, they're doing the purification at that temple. So they are using that water like for drink and making like all the bodies, the mindset is like for blessing, and also it's making them is feeling fresh.
Feeling fresh
Yes.
after. Yeah. You're
Feeling
cleansing.
fresh. Yeah.
You're cleansing.
And then so that is very good. The location is the northern of Ubud that we call Tirta Ampul Temple.
Oh, sounds
Yeah.
very, very amazing.
Yeah.
Now, do all your drivers speak English?
Yes, for sure. All my drivers are speaking English very well, and for sure, before they are joined to my company, so I have to be like interview. We do the interview for them, so and for sure they can be showing me what is the best in Bali.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
they
then
have to-
so
yeah.
they have to show me about the driving license is legal.
Yeah.
And then to be safe for all my customer, for my personal company, MyTour Bali, also the customer from the Canggu Property, because this is like very important. We having the good friendship,
Of
and
course.
then the partner. That's very important.
Which is the largest group you've had? How many people have you had in your most largest group?
The last couples months ago, I have the big customer is from India.
Yeah.
So because last 1 year ago, so I've been joined with the big company from India.
Yeah.
So this is like that we call it Krishna Tours.
Okay.
Yeah, Krishna Tours. They are always sending to me like the big group. So there is like 35 people.
35 people in
Yes.
one group. So you took
Yeah.
a big bus with them.
Right.
And did they stay in Canggu Properties or did they?
Actually, in the beginning, before they arrived in Bali, so they asked me to like arrange the hotel,
Okay.
but it's not possible to arrange all of them to stay in the Canggu. But few of them I'm recommended to stay in Canggu
Canggu
Property.
Properties.
But I was very happy.
Oh, that
Was
is
very happy.
amazing.
Yeah.
So that means in addition to just being a driver, you can also find them accommodation
for sure.
through Canggu
Yeah,
Properties.
for sure.
So, I mean, that is such a nice one-stop shop because you manage everything. You'll
Right.
manage the accommodation plus the tours, and if they're coming to buy developments or properties, you do that as well.
Yeah.
Right? Is there anything else you'd like to share with our guests, Putu Dharma?
Beside of the tours, so we can be like upselling about the package.
The package?
The
Yeah.
package, because we do not we only not do the daily tours. We are making like the long trip tour. A long trip, there is like a week package tour.
A week package tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are some of my guests, usually from Europe, like from Netherlands.
Yeah.
So they're happy to making the big tours. For example, like 2 days they will be staying in East Bali. The second days, or for 2 days, they will be staying north of Bali. They will be staying around of Bali Island.
Different. So then you pick them, drop them, pick them,
Right.
drop them, and take.
So we have to stay over as well.
Oh,
So we
so
stay together.
together with them.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
them. So we start to pick them up from airport, and then until finish it, they are in Bali. We drop off them to airport as well.
You had very humble beginnings. You didn't know what you were going to do. You started out as working in a hotel, and then COVID came, and then you were jobless. So, how did you get into becoming this? Becoming a driver. I think your family members helped you, or you got.
Actually, it's not really. Yes, I can say from my family. Family is like giving me a blessing only.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so it's really helping my opportunity is from all the customer.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. They was living in Bali.
Yeah.
So they are really helping me, and also we have to be introduced to all my service.
Yeah.
Yeah, by social media, like Instagram, Facebook, or now it's very famous about TikTok.
Oh yeah, TikTok too.
TikTok, yeah. So we are introduced that, and then bit to bit they knows about my service, and also we are having like communicating with the Canggu Properties. So I thanks to all the person from Canggu Properties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, just now the girl Jessica,
Yes.
she was helping me a lot.
A lot.
Yes.
That is amazing. Bali and the people in Bali are just wonderful. The help and the support they give to each other, haven't seen it in any other country.
Yes,
It is just wonderful. Now, if our guests wanted to get in touch with you, can you tell us how we can get in touch with you? What is the best way so that they can contact you?
So especially on so far, so far, so you can like edit me on your social media.
So add you on social
Yeah,
media.
you can put all my details, like
Yes.
my WhatsApp number,
Yeah.
my social media as well. So they
Yes.
appreciate.
Yeah.
So if you can help my company, also we can be having service as well to my partner, to my company partner, to Canggu Property as well.
So we can contact Canggu Properties to get your service through Canggu Properties.
So both.
Yeah.
Both you can contact Canggu Property, or they can contact me directly.
Which is
by
MyTours?
MyTours Bali.
MyTours Bali. And do you have a website, or do you?
Yes. So you can open it on my link.
Yeah.
So you can write down mytourbali.com.
MyTourBali.com.
That is my own company.
Yes, and that's your own company where people can contact you and ask for your services, whether it be villa accommodation, touring, driving. You're available for
That's
them.
correct.
And if you can also come through Canggu Properties, and if they're looking for real estate, or if they're looking for people who are looking for investments, and you will support them in that manner as well.
Yes.
And you do pick up and drop off at airport service too.
That's
as well,
correct.
right?
Yeah.
And it's safe. And it's perfect because I've used you for the last few weeks, and it's been just wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Putu, is there anything else you'd like to tell our guests?
I think so far it's good.
It's good?
So
Okay.
appreciate.
Yeah.
So you was very good. So introduced to about our culture, about my company, about the Canggu Properties. It's very, very good.
Well,
So
I would, like to give a piece of advice to my guests that, Bali is an island full of culture that has to be respected, and tourists coming in here should observe the Balinese culture and the religion because it's important to them. And if you're coming in as tourists, it should be important to you as well. As does Canggu Properties. Canggu Properties is very firm in believing the Balinese culture, observing the Balinese laws and regulations, and I would expect, the tourists and our guests to do the same. So this is Rohini Kapoor from Step by Step Talks signing off. Again, as usual, if you like what we've said, please hit subscribe, hit and like. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can get in touch with me at stepbysteptalks.com. I will personally answer you back within 24 hours. Thank you and have a super day.